Good morning, it's Caterina with the Bella Casa Interior Design Studio. I'm so excited to be taking over Cheap's Instagram today. And in a little bit, I'll be posting a question box to see what cool things you guys want to learn. So stay tuned. This is a great question. So I actually offer 3 design packages plus a custom. And what the difference between all the packages are essentially my involvement and how many meetings and how many drawings you get. So in the lowest one, there's no meetings, just an intro call and a description with mood boards for you to select from. And then the highest one, you get renderings, elevations, basically a full construction set, plus 2 meetings, samples sent to your home. So you could see that there's a lot more complexity between the lowest and the highest. And then also I always make sure to offer a custom package because every client is different and they may want a little bit more hand-holding, a little bit more meetings involved to make sure that they're making all the right choices for their home. But essentially it allows you, the client, to choose exactly how much you want me involved. So I don't have just one favorite. It really just depends on the meeting type and what we're doing. So for all of our design meetings, I actually open up my chief design file to just show them everything in real time so that we could just move and edit things on the fly. So I don't do video renderings for my clients, only photo. But during my meeting, like I said, I stay in standard. For my images, I always do physically based. And then if we're not to the materials phase of the project, I love to do line drawing just so that they could have a visual of what the space is coming together as without having to make it look all pretty just yet. My favorite part about Greenfield's catalogs is personally the attention to detail that they put into all of their wood species and their stains. So I have to tell you, I've worked with their cabinetry for a very long time, especially when I first got to Virginia years ago and with my previous employer, and the level of time and attention they put into it, you just can't beat it. And yeah, that's probably my favorite part about it. It's just when you render their material, it's A+. Paneled look is a lot easier than you could imagine. So to get this look, what I like to do is initially work in elevation. And what I would do here is you're going to start with your poly line. So that could be from either a box tool or the line tools up at the top. For me, I just like working with the box. And you can create any configuration you want, manipulate the dimensions to get exactly what you're looking for. And then what you're going to do is just simply convert this to a polyline. Make sure you click up on the 3D molding tool, click OK. And then you can choose anything from the chief catalogs. So for instance, I'm just gonna pick one of these edge moldings here. You can make sure to manipulate the height, the width to make sure it's exactly what you're looking for, and then it will be in there. So if I'm looking to do a custom material, for example, a checkerboard floor, you could either find an image right off of Google that is matching the exact colors or anything that you're looking for. For example, this is from Ann Sachs. They already had the checkerboard I was looking for. It's the material that we're gonna put in. But if that's not the case and you're doing it fully custom, you could go into Photoshop and achieve the same thing. So what you're going to want to do is go to your user catalog, click new, do material, and it's super simple. Just give it a name. You could even make sure that you have a pattern so when you're in 2D, it's already rendered to what you need. And this is an 18 by 18 tile. We're going to put it on a 45. So you got to make sure that your angle is correct. And then for your texture, I have a specific catalog, like a folder in my computer where all of my chief materials are. So I open this image, make sure that the scale is correct to the size tile. So since these are 18 by 18s, it's going to be a 36 by 36 square. And then we also have to make sure that 45, and when you click it in, you're going to take that and boom, we have checkered floors. Aren't they pretty? I wanted to hop on here one last time to say thank you so much for Chief for allowing me to take over your Instagram today. I had a blast answering all of your questions, and I hope you learned something new about Chief, design services, whatever the case may be. And if you have any more questions about Bella Casa or even how we use Chief, make sure to see the next slide where you can see all of our contact info. Have a great rest of your day, and this is just see you later. Bye.